Immediately after the murders, people started gathering in small vigils and on street corners, and everywhere we were talking about the same things. We were talking about the need to find out what happened, why these things happened, and figure out how to prevent this kind of thing from ever happening again. As a restorative justice facilitator, I proposed some community talking circles so that people would have a safe place to come and say what happened to them, express how they feel, and hear other people and support each other. Unfortunately, as I put out the advertising for these support circles, the Crown Attorney, Jeffrey Richards, contacted me and asked for a meeting. He said that if I go ahead with community talking circles for people affected by these murders, that this would negatively impact the case against Basil Borutski to the point where I could be responsible for putting Basil back on the streets. This isn't what people need. When victims express certain very specific needs, they need to be heard, they need to be respected, they need to be believed, and they need to be able to express what they need going forward. Those needs change over time. So initially, the first needs were probably, I need to know everyone is safe. We needed to know that Borutski was in custody. People needed to know their family members were okay. Everybody was calling everybody to find out, are you okay? How are the children? Because the schools were shut down and children were hiding in closets with their teachers. Like it was traumatic on many, many, many levels. Everybody was affected in different ways. So the community was touching base with everybody. We held vigils, we hugged each other. I reached out to people in the restorative justice field and in the legal profession, so lawyers and legal advisors, and I described what had happened, this Crown meeting, and across the board, all of them said this shouldn't have happened. We don't know of Crown attorneys making this kind of warning, especially in a small community like Killaloe. Everybody is familiar with everybody else. We're all connected. We talk all the time. We talk about everything. It would not be reasonable to ask us or to assume that people could not talk about such a horrendous event that affected everybody.
Just on a personal note, you were very good friends with one of the ladies?
Natalie, she came and worked on the board and at COPKA, and she was brilliant, smart and courageous. And I miss her.